All right. Sorry about that. My video cut out because I reached the 10-minute mark. I'm sorry. But the question was, why does water pass through sandy soils more quickly than through soils that contain mostly clay or silt? Well, the easy answer to that is because the particles are more spread out. And I don't know why I just clicked that one. So that one is because particles are more spread out. So it's easier for water to pass through them. So it's hard for water to go through rock because it's all condensed. Just like clay, it's real tough together. So sand particles are more spread out. So that's all you got to type. They're very loose, so it's easy for you to get water through, let's say, a towel, but you can't pour water through a wall. So while it looks like it's together, it's really not because there are small holes in it. Remember to pause or rewind if you need to. All right, try to make this a little faster. Plants need soil. What do plants get from soil? They get nutrients, water, and a place to live. Plants need water and light to grow. They also need nutrients. Nutrients are substances that plants take in from the soil through the roots to help them live and grow. So make sure you have that underlined. The best kind of soil for most plants is called loam. Loam has a balance of silt, sand, and clay. It is rich in nutrients and humus. It stays moist and is easy to dig. Some plants, though, grow better in other types of soil. So right here you see it's real dark and the vines are getting deep, deep down. So plants take in nutrients and water from the soil through the roots. So they pretty much suck it up kind of like a straw. So cabbage grows well in clay soils. Sea grapes and sea oats grow on sandy beaches. So which soil matches the plant? Look at the images above. What can you conclude about the soil requirement of these plants? So cabbage plants, what I can tell you, they do not require a lot of water because clay, a lot of water cannot pass through it. So that's what we're going to put. Cabbage, spelled it wrong. Plants do not require as much water. I don't know if I put my period there. Now, in which of these soils do most types of cactus grow? What does this tell you about the cactuses? Okay, so we're looking here. Cactus weather or usually live in the desert, so it's very dry there. So they actually have a lot of clay. So there is a lot of clay soil in the desert. Oh. Because it does not need much water, and neither do most of the plants that are in there. So like cactuses, y'all know they don't require much water, but they can live in the desert. Why is this happening? That's a little bit better, not much. Okay, so cabbage plants don't require much water, but see, they're living on the water, so they're getting a ton for sea grapes. So this is which of these soils do most type of cactus grow in? So it's going to be clay because they do not require much water because the desert does not get much water. So that's a little question you have to really think about, but that's why I'm glad I'm doing this video. Composting. Don't throw away that banana peel. You can use fruit peels and other kitchen scraps to help grow plants, or help plants grow. Compost is humus that you make yourself. So pretty much a soil you make on your own. Pile plant parts such as dried leaves and grass into a big container and then add scraps and fruits and vegetables. Tiny organisms too small to see will decompose the scraps to make humus. Spread the compost on your plants so they will grow quickly and stay healthy. Compost does more than help plants in your garden. Making compost means that you don't throw away as much garbage. When people throw away less garbage, that's good for everybody. So it's pretty much a way to make your own soil. So if your parents like to grow plants or stuff, you pretty much throw any leaves. Like now is a good time to rake. So put it in a container if you can. Put some vegetables in there to help break them down, and it'll turn into soil or fertilizer, more likely. Add things like eggshells, peelings, and fruits and vegetables to compost. You can even add newspaper. Don't add animal products such as meat and cheese. So don't add anything that comes from an animal. So no bacon, no leftover hamburgers. Just do things. Well, technically, eggshells come from an animal, but it's not meat. So do all the peelings, orange peels, banana peels, apple peels, vegetables, All that is fine because it comes straight from the ground. The only thing that doesn't on here is eggshells. So I'm kind of curious how that works. So do the math. It can take 850 years for 2 centimeters of soil to form. 850 years. It can take 6 months to make 2 centimeters of compost for your garden. How much longer does it take the soil to form than it does to make compost? So it's saying even you are faster than Mother Nature. You can take 6 months to make it. So it's asking how much longer does it take soil to form than it does to make compost. So this is kind of a tricky question. So this says 850 years, but it only takes you 6 months. So you would do 850 minus 6 months, but you can't really do that unless you convert stuff. So to save you a headache, I am just going to tell you that you should take away only, where's my text? There it is. So it's going to be 850 years minus 6 months. So technically you're going to do 850 minus 1/2 of a year. That's it. Not even the whole number. So you're going to get 849 and 1/2 years. I know this looks a little confusing. If I turn to months, the number would be a lot bigger. So I just want you to copy this down. So you have 850 years. You're taking off a half a year. So 849 and a half years. So that's how much time you're saving by making your own soil, by making compost. Pretty cool. Okay. So instructions for this. You do this on your own. You know where the answers are. Down here. I want you to work on your own with this. You have a vocabulary page that has 18 vocabulary words on it that cover all of these words, even these right here, except for loam. But loam, again, is kind of like your compost parts. So read this carefully. I want you to do front and back and turn that in. I'll be working with you all one at a time, working on your paragraph writings, showing you what you did great on, what you need help with, because we're going to have a retake on this upcoming Friday. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you in the morning.